Hey CarzGuyz, JT back here with you. Welcome back to the channel where all that matters is CarzGuyz. Hey, we're in the CarzGuyz lab, and that's right, guys. There's Zeus. Hope you enjoyed last week's episode, guys. We were out at Mexico racing Super Vets. That's right, it was the epic battle between Super Vets, Street Speed 717 versus HPO. If you haven't already checked that upload out, hey, go on over to CarzGuyz and smash play. And speaking of smashing stuff, hey, if you guys haven't already subscribed, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing, guys. Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. Epic day last week with Mike from Street Speed 717 and Justin at HPO with their Super Vets. That's right, they both got ZR1s, and it was the epic battle between manual and automatic. So, hey guys, today, you know what? I'm thinking as I'm out here looking at this beautiful C7, I'm thinking, man, what a home run GM hit, guys, with this C7. And now we're just a couple of days out into the C8 era, and they just revealed that thing the other night, 7/18/19. As we all saw, we all watched that C8, and how about CarzGuyz? Nailed it. We've been seeing the thing all year, literally all year, so it wasn't a surprise, but it was actually refreshing and pretty cool actually seeing the thing on stage and seeing it unveiled and revealed. So hey guys, which brings me to this upload. You know, if you guys didn't see, a few uploads ago I had the great C8 debate. Well, I figured I'd chime in again, guys. You guys have been doing a fantastic job keeping us up to date on this whole C8 thing. That's why I haven't done any real C8 content, guys. You guys are knocking it out of the park already, but hey, time I chime in. This is the great C8 debate, part 2. Stick around, CarzGuyz. Hey CarzGuyz, I'm back. JT back here with you. Hey, we're in the corporate offices of CarzGuyz headquarters here, and this is where all the creative process goes down, all the editing, and my crack team of technical advisors and all of the big wigs and all of the execs here at CarzGuyz International. Well, you know what I mean. Hey, we're here, guys, and hey, this is the great C8 debate. Part 2, guys. All right, let's get started. Right out of the gate, nice job, GM. Nice job. You know, we've been seeing this car all year long, and no surprise, the guy CarzGuyz did a phenomenal job with tipping us off with all the renders, and all of you awesome YouTubers out there, you guys have been keeping us abreast of all of the progress up to this point. Just the other night, 7/18/19 at about 11 o'clock or so Eastern Standard Time, we got a chance to actually see this C8. And right out of the gate, guys, I want to say I'm on the fence, actually. I'm literally on the fence about it. Verdict not quite in for me yet. Let me know what you guys think. You know, shoot some comments in the comment section below after you watch the upload, and just tell me what you think so far. Right out of the gate, guys, let's talk about it. You know, for starters, okay, it looks phenomenal. It looks incredible. They've really knocked it out of the park aesthetically. It looks good. They got a bunch of options for exterior paint. They got a bunch of interior options. A lot more gingerbread than its predecessors. Not really sold on the rear end of the car. Just like when the C7 came out, we looked at the rear end, and the first thought was, what is it? Exactly, Camaro. It still has that Camaro-ish kind of look. We had all hoped that maybe they would go with maybe an oval or back to a round tail light, but it didn't happen. It's not awful, but it's more Camaro-ish again. The front looks great. Nice lines in the front. It still has that big scoop in the side, which kind of concerns me a little bit, because if you noticed in the reveal, when the guys open the door, you got that hook on the side of the door. The upper portion of that side vent for cooling has a serious fang effect. It looks like a fang when you pull the door open. That may be a bone of contention as we move forward into the C8. The top comes off. We get a removable top. We thought we were going to get that. The interior is a knockout. I mean, those seat options. We get different color stitching. We get colored seat belts if you want. Huge infotainment display. Beautiful instrument cluster. The long cluster of instruments, that's a nice design element. And they kind of went Toyota Supra on us, guys. They got that cockpit and all the instrumentation angled toward the driver. It's a very driver-focused offering from GM with this new Vette, so that's not bad. I mean, think about it. The most important person in the car, if there's more than one person, is the driver. So I don't necessarily fault them for that. That's going to be an exceptional experience, having all of that stuff kind of facing you. So not too bad. And then let's talk about the storage. Not bad. It's got a frunk and a trunk. So that's a little bit different. We knew we would probably get a frunk or front trunk with a mid-engine car. We kind of figured that. You know what's funny? They crack me up with this measurement of golf bags, you know. And not only that, it fits 2 golf bags. It's like they're almost catering to a certain demographic. Let's face it, you know, a lot of older guys, you know, and I'm an older guy. A lot of older guys play golf, and they figure if you can put 2 golf bags in the car, there's the old guy or the older potential customer. So let's move forward to the actual package. The car we saw on the night of the 18th was the Z51 package. Gorgeous. It was red. It had the black accents or the carbon flash accents. Gorgeous car. Black wing or carbon flash painted wing. Gorgeous car. And they stated that the car would come in at south of $60,000. So we all know what that means. It's going to be $59,999,999. That means it's going to be $59,900. We already know that. However, we've since learned in these last couple of days that $59,999 is a base model car. It doesn't even come close to the Z51 offering that they showed us on the night of the 18th. It doesn't even come close. From what I understand, the car has fabric or cloth seats. Unbelievable that GM would put out a Corvette that doesn't have some kind of leather seat. It's unfathomable that that entry-level car is going to have cloth seats. Not to mention it won't have any aero. It's going to be literally a stripped down car. So essentially, guys, what we're getting is kind of like a la carte Corvette. It's like going to Ruth Chris. Sure, they've got a steak for $30, but the garlic mash is $30. The asparagus is $30. If you get any kind of dessert, that's $30. So everything appears to be a la carte on this car. A moderately spec'd out car, from what I understand, is going to be pushing the $100,000 envelope. I mean, the Z51 package right out of the gate, guys, is almost $10K. So right out of the gate, take that 60 and add $10K. Now you start talking about other pieces of niceties, stitched seats, colored seat belts, the performance package on everything. They have an option with a bigger wing. Moderately spec, guys, we're looking at north of $100,000. So I think that's a little bit deceiving. So moving right along, let's talk about the performance. It boasts a 6.2 liter engine, the same kind of engine that I have currently in Zeus. However, they're saying that 495 horsepower, 495 horsepower. Why wouldn't they round up and give us 500 horsepower? My C6, the atomic metallic orange C6 Z06 that I had, guys, had 505 horsepower. Why 2 variants later are we not looking at least 500 horsepower? Give us 525 in the standard, but the performance exhaust, give us 530 horse. That looks really badass on the side of the car if you could go 500 plus horsepower. Just saying, 495 horsepower. And they're claiming it does a sub 3 second 0 to 60. Only to be outmatched by the current ZR1. I find that hard to believe that it outperforms the Z06 with 650 horsepower. Now, I may be a little biased. You know, I got Zeus sitting down in the CarzGuyz lab. You guys know that. But yeah, I'm a little bit biased here. How does a car with 495 horse, with a curb weight of, they're saying 3,300 plus pounds, outperform the current Z06 in 0 to 60? Another head scratcher. And I get it, you know, the engine, because of the whole configuration and the DCT dual clutch transmission, I get it. It's faster, it shifts smoother. I get it. I get all of that tech stuff about the car. A lot of tech and thought went into how to make this car a better Corvette. I get all of that, and they're almost there. They're almost there. How about that front end lift? We've all of us Vette owners have been clamoring for a front end lift, and the way they've designed this thing is actually tied into a GPS system where it literally learns all of the different areas where a front end lift is needed. It goes up about 2 inches, and it has 1,000 locations. So say you're riding down the street and you get to your buddy's house, and he lives in an apartment complex where they've got one of these goofy speed bumps to keep us CarzGuyz honest. Well, anyway, when you get to that location, you hit the button, and it goes up about 2 inches, and it asks you if you want it to remember that location. Obviously, you say yes, and you get 1,000 locations programmed into that front end lift. Awesome. However, with that being said, think about it. A little bit less money and R&D and all of that other stuff associated with the front end lift. What's wrong with just being able to hit a button, go up, hit the button again, and it goes down when you need it? End of story. End of front end lift story. How about putting some of that money and R&D into some active aero? I mean, I would have loved to have seen a rear wing or rear spoiler that comes up and adjust and makes adjustments for the different speeds that you're going. It would have been awesome to throw some of those dollars in active aero, but I mean, but that's just another design element that was really needed. I'm going to reserve judgment for the performance models. As we know, we're going to be, you know, after a year or two, we're going to see a Z06, a ZR1, and possibly this Zora. If I could give it a number for between 1 and 10, I'm looking at a 5.5, guys. I'm really pushing it to give it a 6 right now. So, you know, with all that being said, guys, and I'm sure I left out a few of the design elements. You know, I get there's some little caveats with the design element. The driver, because the engine is behind the driver, he's 16 inches forward, so it gives you that go-kart effect. I mean, we all love when we ride in those go-karts, how we feel like when we turn the car, our bodies turn right away. When you're a little bit further back, when you turn, the car goes first, and then you come around. I know it's a really subtle thing, but to get that experience of a go-kart in a high-end sports car would be kind of neat. I think it would be exhilarating. Which brings me to another point. To actually experience that, guys, I mean, you're not going to experience that exhilaration or that huge difference between a front engine and a rear engine unless you're on the track. Let's face it. You're not going to get that experience going to Costco to get 35 rolls of toilet paper. You're just not going to experience that in that environment. But if you can afford to go to the track, and you can afford to rip through tires, and you can afford to to rip through your brake pads, then maybe, but that's, more coin. So I know I'm kind of rambling on here, guys, but I just wanted to give you my 2 cents about this C8. So ergo, the great C8 debate part 2. Hey guys, let me know what you guys think of the car. I tell you what, talking about sticker shock, you're going to start hearing dollar signs like everything you add, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's literally an a la carte Corvette that we're getting. It's just very disappointing that they would even consider offering us a $60,000 C8 with nothing on it. I mean, they added a whole new meaning to the word base model. I mean, and where do you guys have to pull over and run down the street and get your hubcap back on there? This thing is probably going to have hubcaps, guys. I mean, come on, cloth seats? Really? But anyway, hey guys, thanks for checking in, guys, and hope you enjoyed the last episode. As I said in the intro, great last episode where the battle of 2 super vets, Mike at Street Speed 717 and Justin over at HBO Monster Cars, which, hey, if you got a ZR1, if you bought a ZR1 a week ago, you're in the catbird seat right now. I mean, that sucker is going to maintain its value or go up. And that's one Cars Guy opinion to another group of Cars Guys. So hey, speaking of Cars Guys, guys, if you haven't already subscribed, hey, jump on and smash the subscribe button and hit the bell notification and give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing on the channel. And hey, trying to get to 1,000 subs. That last collab with Street Speed, thank you so much. A lot of people were saying that they didn't know how to find me, so now you guys know how to find me. It's CarzGuyz. I'm JT, and hey, I appreciate you guys. I'm at right around 840 subs, and on my way to 1,000 subs, guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and hey, this is a channel where pretty much all that matters is CarzGuyz. So hey, I'll see you guys in the next upload. CarzGuyz.